Hello and welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree and this video is a reading for the sign of Ophiuchus. Now, I just did a chat, and if you're wondering where I've been, go ahead and check out that chat, and that hopefully will answer some questions. If you do have any questions in regards to that chat or this reading, just let me know and I will certainly answer them. So this is going to be my new setup for right now. I am really trying to make things a lot more simple in my life, and doing readings in my windowsill I think is going to help, especially help me make more time for the readings and be more efficient, I think. So as I said, this is for the energy of Ophiuchus, and we all have all 13 or 12, whichever floats your boat. We have all of those signs in our zodiacal chart by way of the house system. And if for any reason this reading is not vibing with you, you can try looking at any of my other videos and find a title that really calls out to you, and that hopefully will give you the questions, answer the questions that that you have. And alternatively, we can also do a personal reading for you. Just let me know. You can book a personal reading by going to the Buy Me a Coffee link. You can set one up there. So I am using the Baroque Tarot by Lamucci. This is Anatorian's deck. Why can't I remember what it's called? Tarot of the Abyss. This is one of my favorite decks, which is strange that I couldn't remember the name. I love the way this deck reads. And this is the Lantern Oracle. We're going to draw an oracle card at the end of the reading. So let me just move this to the side. And of course we have our elements represented here. We've got fire, water, air is the shell, and then earth, we have a quartz point there. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 cards with the Baroque Tarot. And let's see what's going on with you, Ophiuchus. It's so nice to be back. It really is. Of course, I've done many readings for myself and for others, but doing YouTube readings, it's definitely been a while, and I certainly miss it. I miss posting the readings and interacting with people, and when people say thank you and this helped, it warms my heart. All right, one more good shuffle for you, Ophiuchus, and we're going to draw 3 cards. Let's see what's going on with you. We've got Page of Swords, Earth of Air, 10 of Pentacles, more Earth, and Justice in reverse. Okay, so you are seeking some knowledge here. You're working really hard to trying to figure something out. This 10 of Pentacles is a card of being able to pass on a legacy, but we do have Justice in reverse, and Justice is our major arcana, meaning that there is a major theme that it's not quite sitting well with you. There's something that you are looking to really understand, because what it is on the surface and how it appears is not, like I said, is not sitting well with you. And this might be going back for a while. Like perhaps there's something going on within your family or some sort of familial relationship, and it's just not, it's something that's not oh, this is in the shadow. I'm in my windowsill, if I haven't said that already. There's just something that's just not sitting right with you. So you're using this Page of Swords energy to really dig into it, really put the pedal to the metal, and really using your mental abilities to figure out what it is that's not that's not sitting well with you. It doesn't seem like it's fair, or it doesn't seem like things are the way that they should be, or it doesn't seem the way that things are looking. It's, you know that there's something deeper. All right, so we're going to use Tarot the Abyss to dive in deeper into this message for you, Ophiuchus. Okay. This is a bit weird for me. It's kind of different not looking at the camera, but I do like being able to look out my window. I've got a beautiful oak tree in my yard, and then I've got bird feeders. One bird feeder, the other one broke. I've got a bird feeder out there, and I've got cardinals that visit, and it's always nice to have the wildlife kind of pop up during a reading. All right, let's see what's going on. So we've got another Page of Wands. We've got Death in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Queen of Wands in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. Then we've got the Empress in reverse, Awakening, and the Chariot. Oh my goodness, all three major arcana down here in this bottom row here. And then we've got Death, another major arcana. Okay. You know, when I'm talking about the wildlife in my yard, I have a spider that's been visiting every night. I believe she lives in the tree, but she comes out of the tree and she builds a web from a branch to a volleyball net that we have in the backyard. And she sets up this really intricate web. And then every morning, she sets it up at night, and then in the morning, it's gone. She takes it down. It's not there. And she's been there for the past 3 or 4 nights. I think it might be a garden orb weaver spider, if I'm not. I've never seen this spider before. But yes, I love that she comes out at night. I feel like she is protecting. I feel like that is a form of protection, that she only comes out at night, puts up the web, and she takes it down in the morning. Okay, so with our Page of Swords, we've got the Page of Wands, Earth of Fire, we have Death, and then we have High Priestess, and both of our major arcanas are in reverse. So there is definite energy of trying to putting in work, really trying to understand something. So not only are you using your mental power, but you're also using the gifts that you have been given, as far as when these two come together, I have the feeling of like a sleuth, of doing detective work, really getting down in the trenches and really understanding, but using your natural gifts to further push your understanding of what's going on. We have Death in reverse and the Empress in reverse. And so what I get from these two cards, these are a major arcana, and what I'm getting from these two here, she's right next to the Queen of Pentacles, which is interesting because I get Queen of Pentacles has a little bit of this Empress energy with her. So what I feel is going on is you're not really enacting change. You're not really going into this situation to change something. I really feel like you're going into this situation to really understand what is going on. We've got Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Awakening. And I feel once you start to understand what is going on, what's going on here, like I said, there's some kind of family thing, some kind of legacy that is not sitting well with you, and you're really trying to understand what it is. But once you do get it figured out and understood, I believe it's going to take you to a new level. We have here with the Awakening, which is our Judgment card. But not only is it going to help you, it's going to help others. It's going to help others really. It's going to help others in a way that it's going to help them understand something that has been puzzling them as well. So you're doing this legwork almost as a service to quell your curiosity, but also when you understand what's going on and you bring what it is that you're doing this detective work on, when you bring that to light, it's going to help others, and you might even figure out that your purpose in life, right? Let's see, Justice in reverse. We've got Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands. So this entire column here is in reverse. And so what that is telling me is that what this injustice that you're seeking to understand, it's not really going to stop. Once you figure out what it is, it hasn't quite hit its end yet, and there is other work that needs to be applied to this, if that makes sense. Now, curiously enough, we have the Chariot, which is a forward moving card. But we also have the Ten of Swords, which is an ending. So these two really feel like they're in direct contradiction of one another. And actually, this whole thing here, these three cards are, to me, very contradictory, because the Queen of Wands is also about action. She's also about putting things into motion, doing what she needs to do to get things going, and then this Ten of Swords being in reverse, the Ten of Swords upright is about it's about an ending. It's about things coming to an end, and an ending that needed to happen, right? But this, with it being in reverse, it's not coming to an end, it's still continuing. And the feeling that I get here is that it's not something that's innocuous. This injustice that you're feeling, it's not something that is completely innocuous. Somebody is driving this injustice. This injustice was put there for a reason. And now I can't really discern from these set of cards if your purpose is to stop it. But what I do see is that bringing this to light is going to help others, and it's going to help you understand something. I don't see that you can stop it, though. But knowledge is power. So if you can make others aware of this, if you can make others known that what's going on, they can be aware of it and make decisions accordingly. And they can really understand why this is happening to them, and maybe put a little bit of power in their hands and see if maybe they can stop it. And perhaps you guys can stop it as a collective. You know, maybe there's going to be strength in numbers. But overall, I do feel that there is something that is needing your talents. There's something that is needing you to understand and is needing you to bring to light so that you can help others. And this injustice might be a little bit out of your pay grade at the moment, but perhaps once you get to a certain point, it's going to help you. Once you understand this, it's going to help you grow in a way in that perhaps you can tackle something, because this is kind of a legacy. This is something that's been going on for quite some time. It's not new, and it's something that is going to need a much stronger energy to combat, if that makes sense. So this is pretty deep. This is something that's more than surface level, and kudos to you for being aware of this. All right, so now we're going to draw from the Lantern Oracle and see what wonderful advice this deck can give. I really like this deck, and I don't understand why it's not out there more. There's so much goodness in this deck. It's just, I don't know, I guess it's just not one of the popular ones. I did a flip through of this one, so if you're interested, I will post that below. Let me see. This deck is made by Blue Angel. All right. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Ophiuchus. Renewal. Regeneration begins with decay. Wow. Okay. That's kind of fitting with this awakening card here. And that could explain why we've got this card in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. It's like everything is kind of just stopped, you know? And that's pretty good. So that means if it's stopping, then it's ready to begin the process of decay. Let's read what this card, number 27, has to say. Okay. Oh, that's 29. The wrong way. Okay, when the foundation of our life cracks or the identity we understand ourselves through collapses, it can take some time to clear out the wreckage. It can even take longer to build a new vision and begin constructing our life's new direction going forward from it. Internally, we must first undergo a radical shift in thinking and feeling. It is so radical that once it is fully processed, it has the power to reconfigure who we are in ways that enhance and restore our vitality. The gestation period can be challenging and at times bring us to our knees. Like the snake, we go through the pain of shedding the skin of our past and growing beyond our former life. It can hurt beyond belief to grieve over all that we need to let go of. Renewal takes the time it takes. Nature will not be rushed. However, your spirit will eventually awaken. Oh, look, the awakening. And shine through you. The featured guardian has shown up to remind you that renewal opens you further into all that you are. It is time to surrender something of who you believe you are and to experience how much more of you there is to be explored and enjoyed. Long term, it is much more arduous and painful to remain stuck and limited because you have refused to fully shed and leave behind the dead skin of your past. The challenging process of regeneration is all about expanding into your new beginning. Embrace the next chapter of your life and let it be the best one so far. Guardian's message: renewal reconciles every ending to its new beginning. So, you know, this might even have to deal with you, with what this card is talking about. It's talking about personal renewal. And so you going in and digging through all of this stuff and understanding this injustice of this legacy, this thing that has been perhaps following you for generations, it might break down who you have come to believe who you are. And then once you fully understand what it is, you won't really understand who you are anymore, because it has been something that is false. It has been something that wasn't really there. And so coming into this new awakening, this new position of this new being that you are is probably very daunting. And perhaps, you know, that's what this is here. Death is like a resistance to fully understanding. This death in reverse is a resistance to fully understanding this new person that you are after you've fully understood what this injustice is, and fully understood that you're no longer that person, or you can no longer be associated with that, or that which was created is false. And so you're having to go through this awakening, this renewal of becoming something new. So that's pretty cool. This person has a can you see the bird on the shoulder? Oh, look how nicely this shows up on the screen. Wow. Okay, Ophiuchus, I hope this has helped in some kind of way. Please share this video if you know anyone who can benefit from it. And if you have any questions or need a reading to go further into this and get more specific, just click on the Buy Me a Coffee link and we can set up a personal reading more in depth than these general readings. I will see you next video, and take care.